This episode of Crystal 101 is brought to you by Broward Roads, 24 hours a day, fast response.
Hi guys, my name is Crystal. You already know that. But what I want to talk to you about today is that about last year, this was me. Yep. See the pictures? This was me. I was out of shape, out of breath. I could not walk up the stairs. I did still love my body, but I was not really comfortable with my body. So if you're like me and you need a little bit of motivation to get yourself to the gym, it's not enough. So what I did, I got a personal trainer. Yeah, baby. I got a personal trainer. And today you get to meet him. So here we go. Mike Delice, also known as Mike. Everyone calls him Mike, and he's my personal trainer. He's been my personal trainer ever since the beginning, from those pictures that you've seen, and he plays a big part into this body that you see right here. So Mike, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
All right, first of all, Mike Delice. I'm originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I was a trainer there. I became a trainer when my dad got sick in Miami with diabetes, and a friend of mine was a personal trainer. And I went to his house, and he had a diabetes and exercise book, and I read it, and I really liked the information that was in there, and I knew I'd be able to help my father and everyone else that was suffering from diabetes. So I went to the YMCA of Philadelphia, and I just started to help people. And that was my passion, you know, something I did as a volunteer, not trying to profit or anything. Just something I wanted to do. And I also, every time they tried to pay me or anything that had to do with that, I told them, when I come to Miami, this is gonna be me. And here I am today. Over 7,000 sessions served. You can see the results right there. That's what I do.
Okay, I want to ask about your father. So he's the man behind why you became a trainer, correct?
Yes.
So when I first met you, I have to admit that I thought you were somehow between 27 and I'll give you 34, the most. I was actually surprised when you invited me to your birthday party and you said you were turning 42. How do you stay in such good shape?
Eating right also has to do with genes too. So with eating right, taking care of yourself, just doing the right thing, exercising. Exercising is very important when it comes to staying in shape, looking young. I have a daughter, she's 22. She's a senior in college. I have a son. He's 18 and he's a freshman in college.
Wow.
So it's all about exercise.
Do people find it surprising that you're 42? Because I didn't believe you. If you did not show me your driver's license, I would not believe, no way, that you were 42. No way.
Yes, I never had one person that could actually guess my age.
Including me. What are your clients like?
Well, I have clients from all walk of life.
Are your clients more like short-term or long-term clients?
Well, there's both. I have long-term and short. You have short-term that's in it for a wedding, that's in it for just to lose a quick 20 pounds. Some of them are participating at work in the Biggest Loser contest, and they just want to lose the weight.
Oh, okay.
Then I have the long-term. They're the ones that just love fitness and they breathe fitness.
Like me.
Yeah.
How do you go about training your clients?
Well, first things first, I do a fitness orientation on them, because I need to find out their fitness goals.
Okay.
But you can't just start to train a person without knowing if they have a bad back, if they have bad knees, if they have diabetes, if they have asthma. So you have to do an assessment first.
Right.
Then they tell you their goals, then you build a program for them through that.
Okay, so do you build the program with them, or is it because after they answer your questions, you find the best way to train them?
Yes, it's both.
Okay.
Yeah, so I build it with them, and I also put things together for them.
Oh, awesome. Great. That's interesting. I have to say, Mike, that when you started training me, well, when I first met you, you asked me about my goals and what I wanted to do. And I said, oh, I just want to lose weight. I want to be like 135-ish. and I just want you to make my belly flat. And every time we were working out, I said, Mike, why aren't we doing abs? I want my belly flat. And you started explaining to me the difference between losing weight, your body weight, and body fat, which was very surprising. So explain that to the viewers.
Okay. First of all, with you were more focused on your stomach.
Yes, I was.
And it's not, because if I could train your stomach all day, but then you have an imbalance, because your back will start to hurt, because your stomach muscles will pull at your back. Your hamstring, these are all part of your core. So you have to exercise all three of them together. So if you're just doing abs, you're going to have an imbalance, you're going to wind up hurting yourself. Another thing, what you were saying about losing the weight, the scale doesn't tell me anything. If you told me how much you weigh and I looked on the scale, it doesn't say anything. I need to know your body fat. That's the percentage of fat that you have on your body. And when your body fat's high, you're putting a strain on your joints, on everything. That's how a lot of people go into, get a heart attack, go into a stroke, because of all the fat that's in their body. So I'm concerned about that fat.
Okay. Something you've always said to me is that you can tell, someone doesn't have to tell you how much they weigh for you to know what they look like. You always say by the time they tell you their body fat, you can tell, you can have a good idea of what they look like.
Of course.
So how do you do that?
Because first thing, they tell you their weight, then they tell you their body fat. Then just from their weight to their body fat, you know, anybody that's under 17%, you know they somewhat fit. 10%, 5%, I know they're an athlete of some kind. So it's easy to tell when they tell you how much they weigh in their body fat. I had a guy, you know, I was doing a fitness orientation on him, and we both weighed the same thing. We both weighed exactly the same. And he couldn't wonder how he was, you know, he was obese and I wasn't. And I told him it's all in the body fat. See, my body fat's low, so I don't hold as much fat as he does. His was high, so he kept a lot of body fat.
Okay, what do you say to people who want to work out? They really do want to get in shape, but they can't motivate themselves to do it. Even if they get themselves in the gym, they just can't do the workout. What do you say to those people?
First thing I say to them is this has to be something that they want to do. You have to want to do it in order to do it. This is a long-term process when it comes to fitness, because this is what's going to take you away from doctors. This is just like I'm your doctor now. So you can either invest in me or you can invest in a doctor. But in the long run, the doctor is going to charge you a lot more, and you're going to wind up being sick, diabetes, arthritis, and everything else. So I'm that cure to help you.
I like that. Bottom line is there's so many different exercises that people can do. What are some of your favorites?
One of my favorites is the squat. The squat's easy. It's almost like sitting down and standing up. It's something you can do. It strengthens your legs. And as we know, your legs are your foundation. It's almost like building a house. You have to start from the foundation, that's the bottom. So you start with your legs. It's the most important thing. Without your legs, you can't drive, you can't walk to work, you can't perform your job the way you're supposed to. So I always recommend the squat first.
What else do you recommend?
You can curl. If you don't have the money, or right now things are a little tight, grab 2 cans of soup, curl them. Start off with 2 cans of soup. To the side, lateral raises. To the front raises. There's always something around the house that you can do. You can grab a bucket, put water in it, pick it up, put it down. That's all building muscle.
Definitely. We'll be right back with Mike Delice, and stay tuned. Welcome back. I'm here with Mike, my personal trainer, and I have to say that the number one thing that I really do love about Mike is his patience, because I'm not a person that complains about life, but when I'm in the gym, I'm like complaining all the time. Like, my arms hurt, oh no, I can't do this, I don't want to do that, why are you having me do that, I don't like this. That's my favorite word for Mike. I don't like this, Mike. I don't like this. But really, I have to say that Mike is very, very patient. That's the number one thing that I love about him. His patience sometimes really it amazes me. Go ahead and tell people where they can find you if they want to ask you a question, if they want to just know about what you do.
Okay. You can find me at Instant Results Fitness on Facebook. Just like the page and you'll get all types of information. You'll get different meal plans, exercises you can do. You'll see pictures. You'll see pictures of your host right here. Before pictures, after, just everything.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and see you for our next show. And I'm Christelle, your host.
Mike Delice.
And you're watching Christelle 101, baby.